Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having a better Monday than I am. For those that are not familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. I run the largest YouTube channel and the largest private Facebook group for those who trade in the stock market. If you have not joined our free Facebook group, we have a little bit over 225,000 members all over the world. Yes, it is free. And again, that is that first link down below to join our free Facebook group. If you have any trading related questions, I put my number down below so you can simply send me a text. Let's go ahead and talk about today. There's no excuse, nothing that I can kind of like talk about that I'm just going to share where I made my mistakes. How about that? So I took a pretty hefty loss today. I don't normally take big losses like this. This is ending my winning streak that I had last week. And this kind of makes me rethink like, man, I was in Hawaii all week last week. And we're having a lot of fun. I was trading with the Learn Plan Profit Group literally every single day except for Thursday, just because I didn't want to wait. I had to wake up every single morning at 3 o'clock to trade live with them at 3:30 in the morning, right? So it's kind of like early for me, especially when on vacation. But they were like the smoothest days. And sometimes, and correct me if I'm wrong, how many of you, if you've been trading for a while, just have like really smooth days when it comes down to trading? Everything just goes according to plan. Literally every single trade that I took today just was not going according to plan. When I was trading live with the Learn Plan Profit Group this morning, I was down already pre-market hours like $500. And then I slowly started to chip away from that within the live trading session. I think I was down like 350 or 365, something like that. So thinking about that, I was just like, I wasn't even worried. That's not like, I trade with $100,000, right? So that's less than 0.5%. I knew that with one solid trade, it would go according to plan. I literally took a break. I did not touch that trade. I did not, I took a break. I was actually really tired because I'm still a little jet lagged. I went ahead and I took a nap, woke back up, and I saw this to begin to form. For those that are going to be asking, I'm using the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. It's the platform that I use. It's not the one that you have to use. It's for those that are within the United States and Northern America, right? If you are looking for another platform, Google it, YouTube it, and try to figure it out. One of the things that I began to see is that there's no question that crude oil was, actively pushing up. I think that was amazing, and we pointed that out within the live stream. So was natural gas. Natural gas was aggressively bullish today, meaning that it was making higher highs and just was not showing any indication of a reversal. It wasn't until, of course, when I wake up from my nap that I begin to see, crude oil ride this SMA line, push up, it doesn't make higher highs, and then really ride this SMA line and begin to break below for the first time below the SMA line. I called this out within the Learn Plan Profit Group. I saw this to be of significance, and this is why I'm sharing it. I was wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong, obviously, but I paid the price for it. I got in what I thought was not too early. It was trading below the EMA line. It was trading now below the SMA line, and looking at the overall pattern, it was then beginning to no longer show signs of growth. As I wait for confirmation, and one of the things that I reminded the Learn Plan Profit Group this morning was I'm going to wait and be extremely patient because crude oil and natural gas and all these, right, were just so bullish. They were just aggressively pushing up, and I didn't want to trade against that pattern. But as I wait for confirmation, the easiest way for me to put it is I got in too late. I don't want to say that I waited too long for confirmation. That's not really a thing. It's just it was not going in my favor, right? It broke below the EMA line. That was according to, the more that crude oil sells off, the more that DWT pushes up, which is what I wanted, right? It continued to sell off, and then I took a position on DWT. It found a reversal. I was like, crap, of course, as soon as I get in, it begins to push up. I cut losses on DWT. I then tried to rally again with UWT. So again, thinking that it's going to continue to rally just like it was before, it then begins to sell off. I cut losses on UWT, and then again, it finds a support, thinking that again, it's going to begin to sell off. This was me over trading. This was one of my worst trades. I get back in on DWT. It reverses once again and then begins to make higher highs. Altogether on the day, $2,450 loss. That's about 2.4%, about 2.5% with commissions. I pay $3 per trade, and you guys can see that I have a total of 22 orders, so you guys can do 22 times 3 and see exactly how much it is that I paid for commission. So all I traded today was UWT, DWT. You can see all my positions are closed out. I just, to put it as easy as possible, is I was trying to wait for confirmation, and when I did, there's too much consolidation crude oil was still bullish. Although it wasn't aggressively pushing up, it just was not selling off. And when I chose to get in, it would have made more sense to get in at this point a little bit more early. But because one of the criteria that I wanted to focus on today was to be more selective, to be more patient, I just got in too late. I got in too late with based off of how things played out. Again, if things would have gone according to plan and would have sold off, then great, right? It might have played out well, but it didn't. And I managed my risk. I took like 3 or 4 trades, and you guys might be asking, how did you take a total of 22 orders and only traded 2 ETFs? I average up a lot, right? So I average up as something is going according to plan, or I end up cutting losses with my stop loss. And with the amount of trades that I took, I tried to manage my risk every single time at about 0.5%. So I feel like I did that well. There was only one trade that didn't really go according to plan, and that one was the one that really frustrated me, and that was 100% my fault. But on that one, I went from being down like 1,500 to being down 2,400. So you guys can see all together on the day, $2,400. So that's 2.5%. And I'll show you right here just so you guys can see it. $1,600 loss on DWT and a $776 loss on UWT. So yeah, there is no like easy way for me to put it. It sucks. I made a mistake. One of the things that I like to remind our team is that as day traders, we are literally challenged every single day. We are challenged with our ability to wait for confirmation, allow the opportunity to present itself, and manage our risk. And things were not going according to plan. I failed today. I stepped up to the plate. I struck out, and there's no easy way for me to put it other than, loss is 100% inevitable. And trust me, it sucks. Some of you guys might be saying I just lost 2.4K and why am I not super frustrated? Trust me, I understand it sucks, but if I cannot accept these red days, then how am I so willing to accept the 4 consistent green days that I had last week while I was trading in Hawaii? Literally every single day I closed at 1.2K, 1.9K, 1.6K, all those days while I'm traveling, that's such a blessing, right? And if I cannot accept those, this red day, then I don't deserve the green days. And it sucks. Trust me, it's something that with time you'll become a little bit more well-versed with, but it just means that you have to be that much more patient, that much more selective with what you choose to trade. I should have, moving forward for tomorrow, tomorrow's another day, a new day of opportunity, right, where I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm really excited to, again, trade with the Learn, Plan, Profit team and see myself be put to the test and see if I pass, right? Hopefully there's things that are better going according to plan. Hopefully the direction is a little bit more clear, and hopefully I don't nap all day and then end up catching it at the very end. But there's no easy way for me to put it. Yeah, it sucks. Trust me, loss. It sucks, right, giving back money, but there's nothing that you can do about it other than manage that risk, right? So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more lighthearted for all those that, experienced loss today when it comes down to the trades that you took. If you guys have any questions about what you traded today, about joining the Learn, Plan, Profit team, or the loss that you experienced today and maybe ways to, fix it, either message me on Discord. Feel free to direct message me on Discord, or again, my number is down below. Feel free to send me a text. Keep it super short and sweet, and we'll definitely just talk and see if there's anything that we can begin to implement to kind of get the ball rolling to consistently begin locking in profit. So I appreciate you guys' time. I really hope that I earned your thumbs up with this video. Yes, I know my calendar is outdated, and I wish you guys an amazing rest of the week. Again, it's just Monday. Yeah, it sucks starting it off on a red note. But again, we have nothing but time to make a profit, so there's no reason to rush it. I appreciate you guys' time. Continue working hard, continue following dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note.